Wait a second. What's this one do then? Confused myself. Seconds.
Be quiet, Dave.
Adjust your mojo.
You are about to participate in a great adventure.
Now.
At age, 60? He's just gonna break bad?
Radio with an attitude.
This system that we love is broken.
I know that.
Do not comply.
Hey, mother.
Welcome to another 2 hours of common sense.
That liberty and justice for all is a myth.
And erratic behavior.
You want to, but you can't. And when you do, you wish you didn't.
This is your Daily Mojo.
So 11:30 last night, Mountain Standard Time. It went into effect over El Paso. It is set to last until February 20th. 2026. By the way, today is the 11th of February at 11:30 p.m. on the 20th. That'll be Mountain Standard Time. It's a 10-day period. This shutdown covers the airspace over El Paso. It also covers, let's see, what else here does it cover?
Is it a 30? It's a 30
stopping by.
30 mile TFR. Right?
It is a let's see. It's a nearby air Santa Teresa, New Mexico. It's been designated a national defense airspace, and this is the airspace over and around El Paso for special security reasons, sometimes phrased as a temporary flight restriction for special security reason, which is exactly what we just said it was. Which I don't know why they decided to say that in. We also like to call that a temporary flight restriction for special security reasons. The FAA is not publicly providing any specific details or explanation for these security concerns, although some have surmised that it had something to do with upgrades, facility upgrades. The upgrade, and I don't know where I saw that, but then I looked into the upgrades, and the upgrades were from mid-2025 and onward, partial or phased work to minimize disruptions at the airport, repaving runways, bottom line, we don't know why they've closed the airspace around El Paso Airport. And so there's the circle, and then we have the other, what would that shape be?
Trapezoid, but that could be military airspace.
A trapezoidal area. You think the word trap is in there intentionally? Because it sounds like it. So there's the circle around El Paso, the trapezoidal airspace over possibly a military installation there, and we don't know why. We don't know why, but they've shut her down. And, of course, because everybody's a damn conspiracy theorist now, it has to have something to do with something top secret. I mean, because otherwise they'd tell us.
Sure.
Wouldn't they?
You would think.
Sure they would. Absolutely, because the government loves us and wants us to be happy.
Well, don't forget transparency and all.
That's what they're all about. We have no idea why they've shut it down. Although the Tobies were like, they were on top of this thing from the very beginning, and I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. Let you know if anything gets weirder. In the meantime, if you didn't see the flight date, I saw this for the first time yesterday. This is pretty amazing. That right there, you know what that is? There's a bunch of airplanes.
Yeah,
bunch
flying
of
out of San Francisco, looks like.
So flying out of the Super Bowl. Those are all the private jets flying out of the Super Bowl.
Time to go. Got to go.
500 private jet departures from airports immediately after the game. Same people who get out there and bitch, whine, moan, and complain that the rest of us need to start having a carbon neutral footprint. Who was it? Was it, I hate to say it because I kind of like the guy, DiCaprio? Wasn't it him who said, well, we have to be out there doing what we're doing to tell you what you can't do?
Yeah. Yeah.
That and if you did you watch the Super Bowl?
No, sir.
By the way, I'm Brad. What's
I'm Ron. Familiar. Welcome back.
Hi, Ron.
To Ron. No, I didn't.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Nope. Now ask me if I watched the halftime show.
Did you?
Yes, I did. Both of them.
And what'd you think?
Quite honestly, my opinion, I didn't like either one of them.
All right. You didn't like the
TP USA one. Yeah, I mean they kind of had some issues because it was kind of pre-recorded, so they had some issues with Kid Rock at the beginning. The music was okay. I mean, it was all American, stuff like that. I couldn't understand the Bad Bunny one, so
that's because it was in Espanol.
Yeah,
and a lot of us were like, "Hey, why don't you, put subtitles? It would have been nice to have subtitles."
They didn't want to put subtitles on that, dude.
Well, when you look at the subtitles, it is pretty wild. Is the word I think I'm looking for? The some of the songs. You got Titi Me Pregunto, which who doesn't love that one? Safere, Iu, Monaco, Die with a Smile. That was actually the song that Lady Gaga sang, and she didn't look like Lady Gaga.
She
I
did
don't know
not.
if that was a
nope. I initially
stand-in.
I initially thought it was some Hispanic singer. I did.
Yeah, look-alike. I know.
Yeah.
But I didn't recognize Ricky Martin.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think anybody knew they were going to be there. I think they were both surprises, quote unquote.
I thought that they had announced that Lady Gaga was going to make something of an appearance, but I don't. But and her song was okay. I mean, it was all right. Yeah. Ricky Martin was all right. The cornfield down on the field. Now the Super Bowl show has never been for the audience in the stadium. It's always for the national audience on television, because if you're sitting there in the stadium, you can barely tell that there's a football game happening down there. That although Levi Stadium doesn't look that large. I've never been there. But you certainly couldn't tell what was going on down there on the field if
unless you were watching the camera,
screens.
You didn't even see Bad Bunny if you were sitting in the stands.
Right, he was hidden amongst the stalks of corn. But we have some of the lyrics translated.
Yeah, okay.
From some of the songs that Bad Bunny sang on the Super Bowl, and it was a legit question. It's like, why didn't they just subtitle it? I mean, Dingle Nuts, who's the head of the NFL? Goodell. Is he still the helm? Goodell was like, well, Bad Bunny knows that this is a. Did he say? I don't know if he used the words "it's a family show," but he. Let's see. Did he say that about? Let me ask my pal, because I don't remember. What did Roger Goodell say about the Bad Bunny show prior to the game? Let's see what G-Rock comes up with. In the meantime, if you want to have your opinion out there, want to be known, want to say something on the program, it's easy. Just use the hashtag What I Learned Today on any of these socials. If you're listening to the program, there is a video aspect of it. You can find that over at Rumble or at YouTube for the time being. Again, we are walking on eggshells around YouTube because it's the crazy ex-girlfriend who we decided to kind of get back together with just to see how things are going. I mean, there's a weird thing. People like Megyn Kelly are dating YouTube, and they're fine. And she doesn't say anything. I mean, I don't know what it is that the ex-girlfriend hates about us, but sometimes we just say something and she just freaks out. She turns into a Tony. She turns from a Joni to a Tony, and it's crazy. So we'll see how it goes with the crazy ex over at YouTube. So if you're in the YouTube chat room, we try to check in, but I'm not always good at it. And also at rumble.com, you can watch us there, and at thedailymojo.com as well. Hobo Joe 61 is in the Rumble chat room. The NFL needs to go back to marching bands. When was the last time When was the last time, or when was the first NFL
halftime show?
Yeah, the first.
Wasn't it Mickey Mouse? It was Mickey Mouse and somebody else.
It was?
I think so. I think the
Super Bowl halftime show. The first one ever was 1967. It featured the University of Arizona and Grambling State University marching bands, along with trumpeter Al Hurt. The band members aligned on the field to form shapes that symbolize America, such as the Liberty Bell. Well,
that's nice.
By golly, that was kind of nice, huh? That was kind of patriotic of them, wasn't it? I mean, that was the good old days prior to. And would we have freaked out, or did we freak out? Because wasn't it JT and what's-her-face? Janet Jackson?
Janet Jackson, yeah.
Well, that was the halftime show, and we had the wardrobe malfunction and exposed
boobage, nipple, and a weird piercing, right? A big old sunflower piercing. Yeah.
I don't think it was a piercing, was I thought it was just like a paste
clip or something. I don't know. I thought it was a piercing, but okay. Didn't really matter. I wasn't even in looking at the piercing.
You weren't?
Nope. I was looking at the boob. Boob.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was a national, people were like, cannot believe they did that. And that was an accident. I don't know why you people don't just accept that it was an accident. That was never intended to happen. JT it was an accidental oops. Duh. Mm-mm. And then we had Bad Bunny doing the Michael Jackson pretty much through the entire
show, mean grabbing his junk?
Yeah. There was a lot of that going on.
Several people here saying that the lyrics were too nasty to show.
You think?
Yeah.
Do you know what the lyrics were?
I have no idea what they were. I heard there's a whole lot of sexual content, sexual connotations. That's what I heard. I haven't seen what the lyrics are supposed to be.
They are, let's see, Roger Goodell, prior to the Super Bowl, he said, Bad Bunny is, and I think that was demonstrated. This is the Super Bowl media day, so this was prior to the game. Bad Bunny is, and I think that was demonstrated last night, one of the great artists in the world, and that's one of the reasons that we chose him. It reminded me of really good Mexican restaurant background music. There was nothing like, this is top notch. It had a good beat, and it was like, it makes me want tacos. But that was about it. He added another reason was that, this is the comment I was looking for here. This is a Roger Goodell quote. He understood the platform he was on, and that this platform is used to unite people and to be able to bring people together with their creativity, with their talents, and to be able to use this moment to do that. I think artists in the past have done that. I think Bad Bunny understands that, and I think he'll have a great performance.
Goodell obviously didn't know what the lyrics were either.
Or did he?
Well, you would think that there are a lot of Spanish-speaking kids watching the Super Bowl halftime show. You'd think the younger generation didn't understand what he was saying.
You would think. And some of these, the performance almost entirely in Spanish. By the way, we'll get to the Savannah Guthrie, the latest on that, because it's weird. We'll get to that shortly. But according to G-Rock, most of the performance obviously in Spanish. The English translations or summaries of the lyrics for the key Bad Bunny-led songs, based on standard translations, these are interpretive, as lyrics can be poetic, slang-heavy, and or explicit. He says, I focused on the main ones he sang prominently. Note, some are fast-paced party anthems with reggaeton slang. And, of course, I know what it is, but go ahead and remind everybody what reggaeton slang is.
I have no idea.
Exactly. So you got Titi Me Pregunto, which means? Go ahead and translate that.
Touch my butt. I don't know.
You were very, very close. Auntie asked me. Auntie asked me, which is Titi mi pregunto. A fun, upbeat track where Bad Bunny humorously answers his aunt's questions about why he's single and not settling down. He lists reasons like preferring casual fun, independence, and not wanting drama. The key vibe is a playful deflection of family pressure to commit. The chorus is roughly, my auntie asked me why I don't have a girlfriend. I told her I'm living my life, enjoying the moment. Then we have Yo Perreo Sola, which is I Twerk Alone. Feminist reggaeton anthem that is empowering women to dance and enjoy themselves without men harassing them. Bad Bunny sings from a supportive perspective. She twerks alone. She perreos sola. If you look at her weird, she'll ignore you. It's about autonomy and calling out creepy behavior. Then we have Saferia, which is a highly explicit party track. One of reggaeton's dirtiest classics about wild sex, clubbing, and hedonism. Ever been to hedonism in the Caribbean?
I have not.
I've been there. Fascinating place. I mean, look, I'm not a prude.
Isn't that what happens on Key West once a year?
Oh, that's a bunch of amateurs in Key West. That is amateur hour, Key West. When you go to hedonism or maybe it's Jamaica. Is that where Club Hedo is? It's an interesting.
I bet it is.
It's an interesting place.
It's like Las Vegas on Halloween.
Not even close.
No.
No, not even a little bit. Let's see. We have Monaco from his later work. It is a flex brag song referencing luxury, like the Monaco lifestyle, success, money, women, and living large. Themes of wealth, confidence, and not caring about haters, etc. This is the fun part of. I want you, because this is more of a visual that you have to kind of see. Let me, intro, where is it here? Yeah, there it is right here. So there's both the Spanish and the English translation. Spanish would be blah, 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 blah. English, however, is blah, 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 blah. Hey, yo, 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 as opposed to hey, yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 ya, and la, 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 blow, blow. La, 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 la. So you can see that the two languages are pretty far apart. Then we get into the real debauchery, because that's what it says. I'm not going to say it out loud. However, well, let's see if I can dance around it. Damn, what a freak show. What debauchery. You have an effing killer. Anything you wear shuts down the whole street. Move it, move it, move it, move. You got to move it, move it. You got to move it, move it. What a freak show. You've got an effing killer. I can say ass. Anything you wear shuts down the whole street. Move it, move it. That's disrespectful, lady. Disrespectful baby, excuse me. How dare you come without panties? Why didn't they have this on the subtitles?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
What? What's wrong with? He's just asking her why she, didn't wear any underpants to the. Maybe maybe she had a little accident and she couldn't wear her underpants. She had to put them in her purse. You ever think about that? Did you ever think maybe it was a problem? Do you ever think maybe she was embarrassed and didn't want to, she pulled an Al Roker or Jerry Nadler? And maybe, Ajit Madrawers? You ever think about that, huh?
Could have been an accident, yeah.
You came out dressed for me, baby. I'm going to split you in 4. I'm not even sure what that means.
Nope. Like it's a Mercedes-Benz. Going to split you in 4.
And then it continues with more explicit lines about oral sex positions, etc. I don't know why they did not put this up on the. Why? I mean, what's wrong, Mr. Goodell? Bad Bunny. knows that this is a venue and an event to brings people together with their families, right? I mean, why wouldn't you put that up, you pussy? Why wouldn't you put that up on the? I mean, seriously, why wouldn't you? If you're so proud of it, why wouldn't you put that up there on the board? Let's see. Can I say this one out loud? Let's see. The Spanish. Mami que tu quiere baja pa casa que yo lambo teo. Mami yo te lambo toya. Huh? Baby? Baby, what do you want? Come down to my house. I'll lick you all over. Baby, I'll lick you all over. What are we going to do with that big ass? Why wouldn't you put this up on the... why wouldn't you subtitle this? I don't understand. I mean, it's a... Sure, you got kids... They got to learn sometime, right? I mean, they're 10. They got to learn the street lingo sooner or later. This didn't even cross my mind while I was watching. Seriously, it did not. When I was watching because I thought
I was too enthralled by the people wearing corn stalks, man. I had no idea there were people in those corn stalks.
People in the corn stalks? I'm not sure I'm following.
Yeah,
I saw people and corn. There were people. The cornfields were people.
The corn stalks were people dressed up as corn stalks. Did you not see that? I did not notice that. All of those were people dressed up as a corn stalk.
Oh, I had no idea. I saw the people within the cornfield.
So they could get out there and get on the field and off the field quickly. Every corn stalk had somebody inside it.
Well, that's kind of genius then.
It is.
That is genius.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed that. I'll have to go back and look. I'm gonna hit it so hard you'll scream Bad Bunny. I'll put you on all fours and make you twerk, smoke weed, and have a drink. Tonight's gonna be pure debauchery. Why wouldn't you put that on the subtitles? Are you embarrassed, Roger Goodell? Huh. That's kind of weird. Then, of course, we have the Nengo Flows verse, one of the dirtiest. The English translation. Wow. I mean, this is right there. I'm the one who's going to make you suck it like it's a lollipop. Yeah,
are you going to keep reading that?
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting.
I think you should.
Hot,
I think you should do a dramatic reading of this verse, Brad.
Let's see if I have.
You got some dramatic music.
I don't know. Do I have anything?
There you go. Get after it. You got to use a voice.
I'm the one.
Yeah,
wait a second.
Yeah. Use a voice.
I am the one who makes you suck it like it's a lollipop. I shove it all the way in and make you choke. It's just...
Yeah, put those on the screen.
I just can. Why didn't they? Why wasn't this up on the big screen? And I thought when I was watching it, I thought, again, it never crossed my mind that was the reason that they did not put up. Call me simple, call me common, but I never thought that would be the reason that they would not put it up there. I just didn't, and I don't know why, but I didn't. But that's the reason we didn't have subtitles. And it was, I thought the biggest FU of the thing was them just doing it all in Spanish. Even though you have a primarily English-speaking audience, that they were just like, F you, we're going to do it in Spanish. Now we know. Yeah. Now we know why.
I mean, though, but look at it. How many songs when you were growing up did you just listen to the lyrics of before you realized later in life those were dirty as hell? Like a Virgin? Wasn't that one of them?
Touch for the very first time.
I mean, we were all dancing around and singing that. Nobody
understood. You knew what that meant. That wasn't...
did they? I mean, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward. I'm being touched for the very first time. Yeah. Like a verb.
I mean, it's not like you don't know what WAP is. I mean, that one's kind of.
Yes,
when you're singing those, you know what those are.
Yes. Something, and it was. It was.
Baby's Got Back.
It was a different world. That even was kind of.
Yeah.
Under the fence, under the radar, under the covers. It just wasn't the same thing. It was not as bad as this, as Dark Magneto. This is just so in your face that there's nothing double entendre about this at all. It's just straight up. It's like WAP. There's nothing double entendre.
Straight up
about it.
Yep.
It is just straight up. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Oh, or am I caught in a hit and run? But that was the real FU. And so if you had kids and you were sitting in the audience there at the Super Bowl, were you just, hey, this is great. I love this. Hey, wait, what did he say? And then, I mean,
you got to think about it, though.
Bowl,
even Prince's songs were provocative.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Yes, big time. So is there any real difference between this and a Prince song? Good point.
Yeah. Love
to hear your thoughts. Oh, 2 Live Crew, you're right. W. Kunkel. 2 Live Crew was pretty in your face going down that road, or just going down the road at all, if you know what I'm saying. Over in the First Amendment room, if this winter was a picture. Let's hold on a second, because this is I might need some translation on this particular meme from Curtis. If this winter was a picture. Okay. Not sure I get
Not
that
sure
one,
I can
really,
translate that for you, Brad.
I don't maybe I had a stroke and I just don't understand anything anymore. That's absolutely possible. Don't forget, if sooner or later you're going to need some help, and if maybe you got stuck out somewhere this in the winter, which is like a bear biting your head off. Strangely. Don't forget about preparewithmojo50.com. When you head there, you'll find the emergency food supply that you and your family will need to survive should there be something horrible happening to the public at large. Also, you'll find the tools that you need, seeds as well. That's the thing people don't think about. There might be someday, and that day might be now, where you really do need to grow your own garden, to grow your own food, to make sure that you're not eating some chemically treated, genetically modified broccoli, which who knows what that'll do to you. But if you go to preparewithmojo50.com, you'll find all of these things in one convenient location, and you can save a little money by using that particular URL. It's preparewithmojo50. Hold on a second. I'm looking for something there, right there. Preparewithmojo50.com.
Radio.
Oh, yeah. It's Brad, the man with the plan.
An attitude.
Wednesday's here, let the fun expand. Pop one's up, put your feet on lock. We're vibing down, let the clock tick tock. Ha!
The Daily Mojo.
Right, and the some of the ads were cute. We did some of the ads yesterday. I realized in this. Hang on a second. Where is it? The forward. It's I like Sabrina Carpenter. And did you see the Pringles chip commercial?
Yeah.
I did not see, I guess, this part of it, which is, I think, the first part. See if you can figure out the line they left out.
He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me.
Uh-huh.
He loves me not. He loves me.
Love at first bite.
Ugh, I'm so tired of boys. I need a man.
Yep.
Yep, we all know the line they left out there, don't we? And
Pringle Leo.
I did think this was funny, though, watching these.
Once you pop, the pop don't stop.
Elf.
Pringle Leo.
And then when he runs, somebody runs and tackles him.
Yep.
And he falls into a million pieces, and everybody scrambles on the floor to eat him. That was funny. Oh, and this. So Elf is that a brand of cosmetics? I guess it is. Dark Magneto says Sabrina Carpenter is a trollop. I know, but I like her. I happen to like trollops. Trollops need love too. Elf is a brand of cosmetics, right?
I think so.
It is.
Yeah.
And so this is the Melissa McCarthy Elf commercial for the lip gloss. But of course, within the commercial, you'll see.
Presenta.
Get ready for the world's biggest reggaeton show. It's going to be
I don't speak Spanish.
Unforgettable.
Melissa McCarthy es Melissa McCarthy en Melissa.
Doctor, what day is it?
Melissa, the big show is tonight.
Who is that? I mean, I know that's Melissa McCarthy, but who's the dude? Do we know him?
Was he not?
Maybe not.
Pablo? What? No, not Pablo.
Pablo Escobar? Is that Pablo Escobar?
No.
Son of a... I know who you're talking about. Is that him? I don't think that's him.
The Mandalorian? No, I don't think it is.
I don't...
Yeah.
But he reminds me of him.
Yeah.
They do all look alike, don't they?
How is your Espanol?
Adios, soy un baño. Soy un baño.
I am the bathroom.
Normalmente, I wouldn't do this, but you need juicy lips so you can those R's. We have a lot of work to do.
Oh,
and there you have it.
That is
Pablo Escobar.
No,
yeah, it's Pablo Escobar. But it's the dude. It's like, why in every one of them there's a dude wearing makeup?
Vamos.
Sombrero.
Felicita.
Chancla.
Beso.
Beso.
Matemática.
Matemática.
Boba.
Bobo.
Bolba.
Te amo.
Te amo. Now try this. Queso, fuego, fuego, queso.
Kiss. It's too hard. My lips can't do it.
I believe in you.
You're better than this, Misa.
Misa.
Fuego, fuego, queso, fuego.
Damn it, Gary. Act.
Gracias, doctor.
Melissa.
All right. And I remembered what it was. It's Elf Cosmetics, and it was cute.
Yeah.
So it did its job. And Melissa McCarthy, I mean, she's lost a lot of weight. So I did bring something illegal to the party this morning. Don't let me forget it. But I did. Before I do that, I wanted to, because this came in from. This is an example of. I don't think this is such a good marketing campaign. Let's see here. The envelope that it came in just says, "Will you?" It's got a picture of a dog on the front. Will you help a?
Where's the other one? There it is.
Yeah, but I don't want to do
okay.
that.
All right.
So it's got a picture of a dog. Will you help? Will you make sure no canine hero is abandoned or euthanized? All right. I mean, that's a Project Canine Hero.
Okay. All right.
And so through the little address window that is on the envelope, this was visible.
Oh, what is that? A 50-cent piece?
Yes.
What?
I know. So it's a 50-cent piece, and I don't know how many of these they sent out, but it's Project Canine Hero, and a 50 frickin' cent piece, and it's real. It's a 20, 25, 50-cent piece. I don't know. Let's say they sent out 500,000 of these, right? 500,000 of them. That's $250,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, doesn't that seem crazy? I mean, we've all gotten the mailer at one time, either a penny or a nickel. One of them does it's the, what shelter is it? Is it the animal? Is it Habitat for Humanity? One of those. Anyway, they send out a nickel. So it's like, well, yeah, I'm going to take the nickel out. What's their percent? How many people have to return and send them something to recoup the 50-cent piece? Because that seems like a little crazy to me.
Yeah, but what does it make you do that you don't normally do with junk mail?
Open it.
And
take the 50-cent piece out.
Yep. I mean, if you open it, you're more apt to read it.
No, I didn't read it.
No, but we're sure talking about it on the radio.
Yeah. But I still don't know what it is. Canine Hero. Okay. Canine. Was it Operation Canine? Project Canine Hero. Okay. So maybe this was worth it for them. Maybe the 50 cents, and then maybe 5 of you will send them money. So it's Project Canine Hero if you want to send them money. I just thought, man, that's insane to send out 50-cent pieces. Because I can't think of a
pretty
single
shiny
time
50-cent piece.
It's brand new. It's 2025, freshly minted. And first thing was like, is it real? We're both like, is it? Yeah, it looks real. Sounds real. I guess it's real.
It's not a magician's 50-cent piece.
No. What is a magician's 50-cent piece?
You'd need the ring. You'd need the ring to put around it.
Oh,
you know
a shell coin.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that just seems over the top crazy to put a 50-cent piece in these. Because, again, at scale, well, at least they saved money on the postage. It was only 5 cents to mail. Mailer's postmark permit 101, and it's got a 2-cent stamp and a 3-cent
if it was
stamp
5 cents to mail, with the 50-cent piece, it was still cheaper than first-class mail.
Well, that's a good. Well, yeah, because of all of the material inside. But here's the problem: it's like everything else. It's TLDR.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's 4 pages of. I'm not.
For those that don't know what TLDR is, too long, didn't read.
They know. But and Jason Johnson is the president of it, and he didn't even sign this. It's just a photocopied signature. But anyway, thanks for the 50-cent piece. That seemed to me to be a bit.
Was that the illegal thing you brought?
No. Why would that be illegal?
Oh, okay.
There's nothing illegal about 50-cent piece, is there?
No, I just thought you said. I
did.
Oh, okay.
I did. I'm not revealing.
Not there yet. Okay.
We like to call that a tease.
Well, you did. Okay. All right. You did.
Made you look, didn't I?
Illegal. Yeah.
I did. And I did. You just have to hang on a little longer. And then yesterday I was trying to figure out, because this got sprung on me. Do you remember the War of the Worlds movie that came out on Amazon?
No.
Last year?
Last year?
Me either.
What?
Yeah. Well, excuse me. It came out in 2021.
So it was, I see it. It's a COVID-made version. Nope, I don't remember that at all.
I have, I thought, did I have a stroke and just not remember? No one else remembered it either. And we're like, what is going on here? Where's this all? But there was a War of the Worlds, and that's, what's his face? That's Ice Cube, right? Who's that Ice-T? It's one of them, isn't it?
Ice Cube. Yeah, it says Ice Cube right there.
That's what I just said, Ice Cube. Ice-T. It's one of them. And they should not have made their names that similar. That's not right.
Wonder if he catches hell right now because his ice is in his name.
Both of them.
Yeah.
They should call themselves Warm Tea and Warm Cube. The problem. How dare you? Damn It with Beaver says, my mom donated to so many dog rescues, she used to get $2 bills in the mail for her to send back. One time I got her mail and made $7.50 from the money rescues sent out. That must mean that works, right? It must mean that there has to be some research or their own process of when we send out 50-cent pieces, we get money back. Not from me, but I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but it's like, I don't know who these, I can't think of a time I've ever gotten something in the mail and then decided, you know what, I'm going to send them some money. I mean, I don't think that's ever happened. Because we have charities that we'll give to, but certainly not anything that's ever just arrived in the mail. And we thought, wow, that's a good idea. Guess I'll give to the dogs. But at least 5 of you need to feel guilty enough to send the Canine Hero Project some money.
Yeah.
Because I kept the 50-cent piece. It's mine. All mine. Bill Bell's here.
This is Phil Bell on the Daily MoJo Morning Update. Let's talk a little bit more about the Super Bowl, specifically winning Super Bowl quarterback Sam Darnold. By now, you've probably heard that he lost $71,000 as a result of winning the Super Bowl. That's because he received a $178,000 bonus for his play, but the California tax system taxes him at a rate that is above and beyond the time he actually spent in California. Why? Because they can. And why can they? Because there are many patriots in the state of California and all across the country who refuse to stand up against the insane taxation that happens in this country, which is really surprising to me because we were founded as a country out of a tax revolt. Look, it is up to us to determine the manner and the amount in which we will be taxed. It is up to us to determine the rules under which the taxes will be collected. It's not up to the legislature. It's not up to your city council. It's not up to the president. It's not up to Congress. It's up to us. And the longer that we respond to calls for tax reform with things like, oh, they'll never get rid of that tax, or, oh, they're going to get theirs anyway, then we will continue to lose our financial freedom. And if we don't have our financial freedom, we don't have any other freedom in the Constitution. That's it. So while you may not care very much about an NFL quarterback's salary, you should remember that it directly impacts you and that you must stand up and fight if we are going to keep our country. And by the way, don't wait for Republicans to save you, because as much as I'm proud to be a member of that party, there are just as many spineless Republicans who will not undo bad tax policies created by Democrats as there are bad Democrats who will create awful tax policy. So what I want you to do is leave a comment under the show. Let us know what you think and what you are going to do to undo the insane tax structure that is consuming our country. And what I also hope you'll do is download the Daily MoJo smartphone app and enable notifications. That way you'll be up to date on the latest craziness and good stuff coming out of Washington, D.C., and you'll know how to share it with others. Stay sharp, stay strong, and stay free right here on the Daily MoJo.
Before you go, remember to hit that like button if you agree with Phil. If you don't, let us know why in the comments below and share it with the world. Phil Bell's Morning Update is exclusively on thedailymojo.com.
The Daily Mojo, making mornings bright. With Brad and Ron, they keep it funky tight. Yeah. News, laughs, and the moves that feel so right. It's the Daily Mojo, keeping the world in sight.
We'd like to say hi to any government agency monitoring this broadcast. You know where to find us. TheDailyMojo.com.
Wait a minute, her badge is backwards. This chick's badge is backwards over here in this video I'm going to play for you here, and this is it surprised me. Listen to what she says.
So I saw Star Trek Starfleet Academy, and I'm telling you, the captain's chair is going to be dirty. It happens so many times that someone outranking that captain might start acting like a parent. Sit up straight and take your shoes off that chair.
Right?
Yep.
So you still digging Starfleet Academy?
I was okay until that 4th episode.
What? What didn't you like?
Most
you didn't
of
like Clarissa Explains It All?
No.
How come?
I just didn't. It was kind of like the what is the one with Christopher Pike? What's that series called?
Strange New World.
Yeah, Strange New World. When they started doing the musical episodes, I'm like, yeah, I can't. I'm just not into.
You didn't like the Klingons breaking out in K-pop?
No.
What's wrong with you?
No, I mean I'll watch it, but just
why?
I just will. I don't know.
Because you have that much free time, you just figure, what the hell? All right. I wasn't aware of this. That right there, that's not real, right?
Is she AI generated?
She's AI. That one, and I didn't realize that.
So I saw Star Trek Starfleet Academy, and I'm telling you, the captain's chair is going to be dirty.
The reason I put the Daily MoJo logo there is because there was a Sora.
Oh, Sora, yeah.
Which would have given it away.
That's actually pretty good, though, dude.
It's damn good.
Yeah.
Unbelievably good. I did not, in the first 3 times I watched it, I did not notice.
Sora. Yeah.
I didn't, and it's all over the thing. It wasn't until I went to record it that I thought, oh, there's the Sora. I mean, it disappeared to me to the point where I didn't even notice it, which is, again, why I put the Daily MoJo logo over it. But that's how good it is now. And in looking at it, like, look at her, like her belt.
Yep, the belt loops.
I guess.
The belt.
Well, but I guess that's the Starfleet uniform. That's when they did the jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Which how would a comedian? Why would you go to that extreme to find the most uncomfortable Star Trek uniform ever created for actor? And they hated those things because, well, who wants a onesie anyway? The thing. Holy cannoli! Whoa, hey. Janet with Beaver, she says, and thank you for the 50-cent piece on steroids. I love you, Beaver. I love the Beaver. Oh, yes, I do. I love the Beaver. How about you?
Thank you, Beaver, and happy birthday.
You're supposed to sing back.
I love the Beaver. Yes, I do. Is that
the rest of it?
I don't remember. Oh,
I love the Beaver. Oh, yes, I do. I love the Beaver. How about you?
Yeah, gotcha.
I love the Beaver. Oh, yes, I do. I love the Beaver. How about you?
I love the Dark Magneto too.
We're not him yet. We're not done with the Beaver yet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're not done flogging the Beaver.
I love the Beaver. I love the Beaver. How about you?
I didn't really feel the emotion in your voice that time, but it's all right. And then, of course, the Dark Magneto. Ditto for me. My birthday was February the 2nd, and a happy birthday to you. You do not look a day over 75.
Happy birthday,
really
Dark Magneto.
And Beaver, of course, doesn't look a day over 21. She doesn't look a day over 18.
Yeah, I was going to say 21, 18.
Makes it a little edgier.
There you go. Yeah.
Doesn't look a day over 18. You are the dancing queen, Dark Magneto. Young and sweet, only 17. There's another one. Remember that? The Dancing Queen. We all just, you are the dancing. Of course, when we sang it, we were only, 15 or younger when we were, hey, young and sweet, only 17. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, that's a song technically if you're about statutory rape.
Yeah.
Right? And so what the hell's wrong with Bad Bunny? What are you bunch of hypocrites? Why are you dragging Bad Bunny and his name through the mud? You were all doing it when you were younger. You just did it a little more subtly. You weren't so in your face with the WAP. You know what I'm saying? And I think you do. As far and the I've been meaning to say this for the birthday stuff. I mean, and you're all welcome to continue the tradition. It's just it has gotten so stupid postage. I mean, it's crazy how much stuff costs to ship anymore. So, I mean, if you want to just send Olive Garden gift cards, that's fine too. Totally good with that. I did. Speaking of Olive Garden, it's a good time to bring it up. Look what I made.
What is that? Oh, is that like a cookie? What is that?
I wish if that was a cookie, I'd be rubbing this all over me right now. I made bread. You want to know why I made bread?
Oh, why did you make bread?
I gave us this day our daily bread right there. It does not. I mean, it kind of
looks like a rock, but
I was going to say it looks like an asteroid. It looks like.
Although I'd put it in my mouth, dude, because that looks good.
Are we still talking about the bread?
Yes, bread. Yes, bread.
So I didn't. Do you know what's in bread?
What's in bread?
Yeah, what's in bread?
When you screw your
and don't say your brother.
When you screw your family, I don't know. Sorry, you asked.
You are so juvenile.
Yeast,
what is
bread
in yeast?
Yep.
What else?
Flour.
Yep.
Starter. I don't know. That's like sourdough, though.
Well, yeast is a starter, isn't it?
Maybe. Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't make bread, so I don't know. What did you put in
I
your
don't
bread?
either. This is the first time. This is the first time I've ever done that. First time right out of the gate. It is much like a rock. However, I was just, and I don't know what possessed me. I was watching a YouTube short, and it said, here's a simple 4 ingredients. Water, yeast, flour, salt. Those are the 4 things that are in this bag right here.
Huh.
And I used unbleached wheat flour, and it said to put 5.5 cups of flour, in which it seemed like a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's way too dense. I'm going to try it again. And I went so far as I went to Kroger and bought yeast because I'm like, I do not know what possessed me to do it. But it was and I thought, wow, simple 4 ingredients. I'm going to try this. And it was an interesting experience.
Well, I mean, at least it's not like the American-made bread that you buy off the counter, because apparently that's bad for you. But if you go to Italy and eat their bread, you don't gain weight.
Well, there's you look on a bag of bread and look at the list of ingredients.
Oh, there's so much
Why is
crap.
all that shit in there?
Yeah, there's so much stuff in it.
If I can make this bread out of 4 ingredients, then why is there this list of stuff on this bag of bread?
Because it takes work, Brad. People don't like to do that. That's why.
That's why there's ingredients on there?
No, that's why they don't make their own bread. People don't like to do the work. Yeah.
Well, it's not that hard. I mean, I did it, which ironically it is.
What did you just bake it in a bread?
I did. That's the other thing. How do you make? I had no idea. It was, you mix it up in the bowl, and then you get baking paper, which I didn't even know what that was, but it sounds really cool.
Is it like wax paper?
Not wax paper.
No.
It's what the hell is it? It's called baking paper, and it's not parchment.
Is it like the white paper they wrap your meat in at the deli? The deli.
At the deli. Sorry. You were watching? Let me see if I can just find it real quick, because it was, what the hell was that?
Baking paper. Okay.
It was called baking paper, and it's just some sort of a paper that you wrap your the dough in, and then you can sorry, I got sidetracked, but you're gonna have to watch this with me because it's just too damn funny. And then I'll find the recipe, and you'll understand when you see the recipe why I decided to do it. This is on the Found Footage YouTube channel.
Savage beauty. Look at that powerful body. strength, grace, magnificent form. How does the tiger manage to keep himself at the peak of physical fitness for his entire life? He doesn't lift weights, work machines, perform calisthenics or aerobics.
Good point.
He doesn't jog.
Right.
Yet he can tear the head off a man.
Right.
His power comes from his own exercise system, far different from man's, and also far superior. It is the ultimate exercise system, which I call Tiger Moves. Ironically, when man sets about to improve his health and physical fitness through exercise, he devises systems which lack the simple wisdom of the tiger. Low-impact aerobics has far less injuries than high-impact, as does belly dancing with its smooth and completely natural move.
She reminds me of you, Ron.
Does she?
Yeah,
Okay.
she does. And I don't really know why, but I look at her and I think of you.
Tiger Moves, the best and most natural exercise system man can use.
Well, I can tell. I mean, I can tell. Can you not tell? He's probably, I mean, it's probably one of those, what do you call it, plyometric or whatever, where you just tense up. You're just tensing your muscles.
Sure.
Yeah.
I see you've got some experience in tiger moves.
It's just one of those.
Okay. That's fine. I mean, that's,
you just tense everything up. I mean, that's got to be what it is. Because
went to the doctor.
That guy was a spitting image of a tiger. I mean, come on.
He was in good shape. I went to the doctor the other day. I was like, man, doctor, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamt I was a teepee. Like, you dreamt you were a teepee? Yeah, I dreamt I was a teepee. And I want a couple aspirin. Call me back tomorrow. Guy goes back, says, another strange dream, doc. I dreamt last night that I was a wigwam.
Wow.
You're a wigwam? That's a... hang on a second. Goes and grabs one of his medical books off the shelf. He's dreamt you were a teepee, dreamt you were a wigwam. I see your problem. You know what the problem is?
No.
You're too tense. So,
should have known.
Anyway. Yep. Here we go. This is the four ingredient bread. There's a teaspoon and a half of salt. And I swear it was, talk about the,
so what is that? Water, flour, and salt so far?
Water, flour, and salt. And it says 5.5 cups
of bread flour.
Of bread flour.
12% protein. Wow.
There's a lot of, all right, I know. Is there different? So 5.5 cups, though. That's not 5.5 cups in there. Is it? Am I missing something? Is there like a different
for liquid
measurement
versus for dry? I mean, that looks...
Well, I know there isn't
that could
weight.
be 5.5 cups. Yeah.
How could that be 5.5 cups in one Pyrex? There's no way that's 5.5 cups in a Pyrex thingy. What do you call that? A measuring cup.
Well, that's a large measuring cup, Brad.
That's a huge measuring cup. There's no way that can be. What are they talking about in the Chi-Chi's and Hooters? Audrey is over there saying Hooters and what are you? Would you people stop it? You know, and that's if you're new to the program. I would like to apologize for all of that. Whatever they're doing over there, it's so childish. Which is why I love each and every one of them, right to their core. So the 5.5 cups of flour. I got the salt right.
That's a lot of salt.
See,
actually,
for a loaf of bread.
No, especially if you have heart problems like I do. That's a lot of salt.
Salt. I use mineral salt. I drink a quarter of a teaspoon of sea salt, mineral salt, a day. It's good for you. Full of minerals. Sodium is
no
that's
needing.
the problem. You're just you're out of balance. But I did need it. I ended up with my hands in there because it was not, my dough was nowhere near that fluffy and gooey. Mine was like really, really dense, and nothing like that. Which is why I think they were way off. Either I did something wrong, or they're not right on the 5.5 cups. See, yeah, look at the size of that little spritzer and that hand. There's no way, because my ball of dough was bigger than that. There's a miss, and I looked through the comments. It's like, did anybody else? I mean, I'm going to bring this up at the next knitting class because I was not happy that. I mean, when it came right down to it, it was like a $3 loaf of bread, but it was my bread.
Yes, it was.
It is my bread, and it's actually good bread if you put some butter and some honey on it.
Warm it up. I mean, warm it up.
Oh, it's good, just cold right out of the bag. I'm telling you. Really good. But there's just something about, and I do not know what possessed me to make bread. No idea. That is so random. That is so completely random and out of the realm of anything Bradley J. Staggs would normally do. I almost thought for a second I was possessed. So, if any of you have a favorite bread recipe, please.
Or you're becoming a housewife.
Oh, I became a housewife long ago. I love being married to a house.
Yeah.
Have you ever never tried it?
Never tried it. Mm-mm.
Oh, it's fabulous. Being a housewife it's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. See, I love to vacuum, so there's that. But if any of y'all have a fold it in or you will kill the yeast, E1 Guru says. You mean fold it in? You kill the yeast. Well, that's the other thing. You have to. Once you mix it all together, you have to set it. You have to set it aside and let it breathe, or it does something when you set it aside for like 30 minutes. You have to let it rest. Wade Robertson, my doc said the sodium scare with a high blood pressure is blown out of proportion. It just depends on how you process it. By the way, she said, "Don't worry about it. You need it." I'm the same way. Take a quarter of a teaspoon of the mineral sea salt every day.
Yeah, sea salt is what we have on the table. Sea salt.
Yeah, but you're too stuck into Western medicine, and not for the good, not for the good fun stuff.
My doctor says don't eat a lot of salt.
Yeah, everything in moderation.
I used to love freaking sunflower seeds, but I would eat too much of them and then be all strung out on the salt. I guess I don't know.
My gosh, how much sunflower seeds do you need to eat to be
like a bag of them? With a bag, the little bag that you can buy on the side counter at the store.
It surely can't be that.
That's too much, evidently. Yeah, I know they make low sodium. Yeah, thank you.
I eat the snot out of pistachios.
I love pistachios.
They have salt. I know.
Do you get the ones you have to crack that you have to open yourself? Yeah, I love those.
I'm much like a Klingon. I don't want anything didn't die in a fair fight. Which is also a load of crap.
Yeah.
Because the Klingons eat raw, they eat undead food. They eat worms. The Starfleet Academy would be fine if it was called Star Bopping Academy. It has nothing to do with Star Trek. That show has nothing at all to do with Star Trek. Nothing. Except they stole some words.
Yeah.
But other than that, why would you?
I mean, they had to bring in some older characters just to give it the Star Trek appearance. The Doctor.
Oh, the Doctor?
I
started following him on X. He is a
governor or whatever he is. I don't remember.
No, he's from Discovery, so he wasn't really Star Trek either.
Yeah.
The Doctor's the only one who's
from
true
Voyager?
Star Trek, and he was Voyager, yeah. And he is a 500-year-old hologram.
Yep.
Do holograms need to moisturize?
Probably not, Brad. But if they did, what would they use?
Well, they would use the lotion that you get from Sugar Creek Goods at smellmymojo.com. Well, the reason I ask is because, I mean, the hologram Sam I Am.
Sam, yeah.
It's so bad, it's good.
Series app. Is it Series Application Mill? Series something mill. Yeah.
Yeah. It's completely nonsensical.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the original series did some stuff that was I can't think of anything that wild and often. And yeah, she's a hologram. But why did they make a fat hologram?
Yeah,
and why send a hologram? But and they ripped off Mork and Mindy when she's talking to the elders or whatever. That was a Mork and Mindy scene. Mork calling Orson, "Come in, Orson," and then the disembodied voice talks to her and says, "Well, you've got to make sure all these human beings that we can trust them again." Why? I mean, why do you send her to, it makes no sense. What does make sense is moisturizing. It really does, because if you don't moisturize, you'll end up being a hologram. You'll be a shell of your former self, and you don't want that. Take care of yourself from the outside in and from the inside out. And do it all at Sugar Creek Goods. That's smellmymojo.com. You can save 15% by using the promo code Daily MoJo. It's really that simple. You'll smell good. The people around you will enjoy that. You'll feel good because you'll be all moisturized, the largest organ in your body. That'd be your skin. You don't want it all dried out. You don't want your schniz dried out, because that is no fun whatsoever. Smellmymojo.com. Promo code is always Daily Mojo. Illegal stuff, we'll talk about that next and how you can get some.
Top of the hour, I flip on the radio for a blast of truth and power from the Daily Mojo. Oh.
Stupidity is not a competition.
So you don't shoot deer with a bullet that size. If you do, you could cook it at the same time.
Unless you're a politician.
Get the news from Brad and Ron. It's the greatest show. I have a few surprises on the Daily Mojo.
The Daily Mojo.
So whatever's going on down in Arizona with Savannah Guthrie's mom is it continues to get weirder and weirder. And the FBI released yesterday or the day before.
It was yesterday. You talking about the video and the photos?
Yeah, but there's a couple of videos that they released of the dude at the front door who came up to the front door.
Yeah.
Had a face mask on. Megyn Kelly is convinced it's the brother-in-law. Because when they were looking at this thing, they were like, well, there's a mustache. But this is some of the video that there's no audio on this. This
was after he went out and grabbed what appears to be bushes or grass or trees or something to try to block the camera, but why? I mean, you were already at the camera once.
It makes very little sense. I don't know what he was diddling with down there at the bottom of the screen, but it looks like he's trying to cover the lens. He's looking for something, and it's pitch black there. And he's got a headlamp on or a flashlight in his mouth at one point.
Have you seen the colorized versions of this? People have colorized this.
Yeah, he's got a flashlight in his
Yeah,
mouth there.
well, that's what it looks like. Yeah,
he looks like one of the Star Wars characters.
The Ewok.
No, not the Ewok. It's the ones who
the Walker or the. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Them. Do you know, by the way, that scene where the little dude does that, knocks out, was it C-3PO, and then gets up on and does this, raises his stick above his hand and does this? They only had, the shot only lasted to when he did that.
So they had
when
to
he
repeat
raised
it.
the stick. So they just played it back and forth.
Huh.
I mean, there's a lot. Star Wars, the story to the original Star Wars is fabulous. All right, so no, I have not seen the colorized version of it. Why did they?
No, it was just kind of cool, but there were several different. Like people were trying to figure out what the actual color of his jacket was. I mean, you get AI to colorize it, or you try to colorize it. people were coming up with blue jacket, orange jackets, and it was just kind of weird. And then, people were taking it and trying to de-blur it so that they got a clearer picture. I mean, you put that on
the same thing as sharpening it.
Yeah, you put that on freaking X, and people are going to go wild with it, and they did.
Well, and that's good.
Yeah, I mean,
why not have a bunch of people?
Sure.
Absolutely. Why didn't they release this sooner is the big question. Here's some more.
People were trying to figure out what brand shoes he was wearing, and what brand jacket and backpack and all that.
Is that Terry Garr?
Looks like it, doesn't she?
Is she back from the dead? It's still hard to believe Terry Garr is dead. Here we go. This may be the same video. So, but this is the still that Megan Kelly was looking at, going, hey, well, you can clearly see there's a mustache there, and there's the beard. Although that doesn't look like there's enough of a beard there because it's too tight to his chin. Because the brother-in-law, doesn't he have a big old, or son-in-law, doesn't he have a like a full beard?
He does, yeah.
So it doesn't look like. And why was this? It keeps getting weirder and weirder. Why would you be wearing a mask coming up to the door of Savannah Guthrie's mom's house? And why are you wearing a backpack? What's in the backpack? It's stuffed. It's full. The backpack, whatever they've got is a full.
And why are you
stuff.
Crotch carrying your gun? That's just on the outside. It's
none of this makes any. There's a slightly better image of him, and you can see the backpack is full. It's stuffed full of stuff. So if it was, somebody brought up a good point on Megyn Kelly's show, if you were there to rob the place, you wouldn't come with a full backpack. You'd come with an empty backpack. So you could stuff stuff into it.
If you're there to rob the place. But if you're there to kidnap somebody, you might have tape, rope, whatever else in your backpack.
Is that what you take when you go to kidnap people?
That is not. No, I don't do that.
You keep a smaller pack? And a tarp. They were saying it would be much easier to carry somebody out on a tarp.
Yeah.
Ewan Guru says lots of drug stuff in Tucson. You're not the first person to say that. And what? Okay, tell me how that ties in.
Airman 66 CES says, why do surveillance cameras take shitty images? It's because it's in is it infrared? Is that what it's called? No.
Sure. It's nighttime video.
Yeah, it's night vision, and it's always blurry.
But even you cannot get, for whatever reason, when you need a camera, a security camera, when you need one to really, when you're trying to depend on one, it never works.
Yeah.
That is just and now what does it matter anyway? You could make this shit up. I just hit my. What you can't see, and which always catches my eye over here, is my soap on a rope.
Oh, yeah.
I have it hanging from the overhead camera over here. And I don't ask me why. It's there. And you can get your very own soap on a rope at smellmymojo.com, which we've already told you. Of course, you'll have to maybe make it yourself, but it's still there. But security cameras never, or rarely, I've never seen a really good, hey, we got this perfect image of somebody from our security camera. Because it never is. For whatever reason, they just...
Yeah, it doesn't matter if that camera...
They never work.
If that camera is 1080p or 4K, you're still not going to get... Because most of the time, you have to zoom in to get the face, and it's usually not that clear. Is it better than nothing, though? Here's the fact. The fact that camera was taken and Google ended up having to come up with these shots because the camera
Which they didn't have the service. They didn't have the service, though, so that's kind of weird.
No, it's not. Because those cameras automatically, even without the service, because I had a Nest camera at one time, even without the service, the camera records and keeps 3 days. It just doesn't keep 30 days. When I paid for the service, it was $12 a month, and it kept it for 30 days, the video, as opposed to the 3 days free. And so it was recording all the time.
And as a kidnapper and or thief, why don't you know these things?
Well, I think he thought he was resolving that issue by taking the camera.
That's my question, is why don't you know these things as a kidnapper slash thief?
I agree, but this guy walks up to the camera not really knowing what's going on, in my opinion. So do I think this was a professional? No, not even close.
Which makes it even weirder. Then what the hell's he doing?
Yeah. And the person...
Why are you kidnapping?
The person they picked up and questioned, they released this morning. So...
Yeah.
Everybody thought, last night they had a person of interest in custody. Well, no, not anymore.
This is the second time, though, he's the second person of interest, I think. A former senior FBI official casting doubt on claims that Savannah Guthrie's 84-year-old mother is alive and being held by kidnappers. Chris Swecker, who previously served as an FBI assistant director, said he finds the situation highly questionable. He said this on the Fox News Big Weekend show. I'm very skeptical of this. Is this really a kidnapping? Does somebody really have her? And is she really alive? That is would she be alive? And why? Again, this all goes back to, it makes no sense that it's a kidnapping. Savannah Guthrie's already come out and said, look, we'll pay whatever it is. We just need to know that she's still alive.
TMZ reported last night that there was activity on the Bitcoin account, but that they wouldn't give the number that they saw.
Which means that anybody at this point could have accessed
I can't help but think
particular account.
I can't help but think that the whole Bitcoin and ransom notes were completely separate and apart from the kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie.
If she was kidnapped.
If she was kidnapped, yeah.
This is Savannah from yesterday.
I mean, it's been, 11 or 12 days now. My heart's telling me that she's not alive anymore, but who knows?
Here's Savannah.
I wanted to come on and just share a few thoughts as we enter into another week of this nightmare. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for all of the prayers and the love that we have felt, my sister and brother and I, and that our mom has felt. Because we believe that somehow, some way, she is feeling these prayers and that God is lifting her even in this moment and in this darkest place. We believe our mom is still out there. We need your help. Law enforcement is working tirelessly around the clock trying to bring her home, trying to find her. She was taken and we don't know where. And we need your help. So I'm coming on just to ask you, not just for your prayers, but no matter where you are, even if you're far from Tucson, if you see anything, if you hear anything, if there's anything at all that seems strange to you, that you report to law enforcement. We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help.
So that was from Savannah yesterday, and who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? You said they lifted the temporary flight restriction?
They did.
Over El Paso?
Yeah, they're saying that it was supposed to go until February the 20th, but they lifted it just now. They had actually grounded all flights. I didn't get that, but they had actually grounded all flights, but they just lifted it and said that there is no danger to commercial aviation. So something happened that caused a little bit of concern, but they lifted that just now.
Where are you seeing that?
Fox News just reported it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't show anything over here. All right. So I guess that's not going to be 10 days. It was only
just 12 hours.
3 hours.
Maybe, 3 hours. Yeah.
Was it?
I didn't remember when they put it last night. Yeah.
I think last night, 11:30. So 9 hours.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Our long national nightmare is finally over. We got some money over. Oh, Crafting Freak. You can find new product line she has on Facebook at Lauren's Unique Crafts, and also on sale at the Crafter #1
on eBay.
On eBay,
yeah.
It's hard to read the white against the blue.
Crafting Freak is your what? What is your whatnot shop called? Is it Lauren's Unique Crafts? Just curious. My wife wants to watch you. She does.
Wants to what?
My wife wants to watch her whatnot shop. So
things that sound kinky.
No,
I don't know. What does that mean? She wants to watch her whatnot shop.
Wants to watch the whatnot shop. Have you ever watched? Have you watched any?
I've never watched a whatnot shop.
You need to go out and find something
Apparently
of interest and watch how it's done. I want to do one. I want to do one for Romika.
Wait, watch how it's done.
Watch how it's done. Yeah.
Watch how what's done.
Just the way the software works and how people can. And you can bid, you can win prizes, you can do all this stuff, and it's all done inside that software. And it's rapid pace too, rapid.
Is it fun?
It's fun.
Is it more fun than playing an illegal game of jarts?
I don't know. That seems like a little more fun, quite honestly. Look at you, dude.
Tell you about the jarts.
Oh,
in a second.
Uh-oh.
But first. Once you hit yourself in the head with one of these, you're going to need some first aid. You can find that at Dr. Stella, stellasmojo.com. That is Stella Emanuel's website, stellasmojo.com. It's where you can find everything that you need to make sure that you keep the schniz away. I think we're actually on the long downhill slide out of schniz season? I mean, good grief, we're almost halfway through February. This is insane how fast time is going. It is like no joke.
Seems like it goes faster the older you get.
It does go faster the older you get. They've proven that. And time is actually going faster overall, because even if you ask the Utes out there, they're like, yes, time is going faster. And who knows better about time than the Utes? Am I right? Of course I am. I don't need to ask that question. StellasMojo.com, you'll find the Covita spray. That's the spritzing to keep the schniz away. And also your drinkable vitamins, which are always handy because that way you don't have to swallow the horse pills. Because who wants to swallow horse pills? I was going to say who takes horse pills, but then, we take horse paste. I'll proudly take a horse pill. I will take a horse pill with you. I will go that extra mile. I will swallow the horse paste and take the horse pill with you. If we need to. Otherwise, we'll just drink our vitamins. StellasMojo.com, promo code Daily Mojo, save money. That's easy. Oh, sorry. I have to, almost forgot the best part.
You've got to take your vitamins every day, and Stella's Mojo is the way.
That would be StellasMojo.com, right? Yeah, StellasMojo.com. There was something else doesn't really matter what I was going to do.
Stupidity is not a competition.
I've now been in 50...
Unless you're a politician.
7 states. I think 1 left to go.
The Daily Mojo. The Daily
A
Mojo.
busy broadcast day here on the Daily Mojo. It was 1987 that David Snow, and this, it's sad that a child lost their life. 7-year-old girl, daughter Michelle, killed by a lawn dart. That was what started the whole ball rolling on the legislation that killed this game, that killed the ability to go out in America and buy these. And of course, it's horrible if you lose a child. Nobody wants that to happen. But you can do the same thing with a horseshoe. I've not looked up the statistics on a horseshoe, and how many people have been injured and or killed by horseshoes. But
I mean, you got to think that they were throwing these things way up in the air for it to come down and jam into somebody.
Well, it's got some weight to it.
Does.
It's a metal. It's just the tip is metal.
But it's a dull tip unless it hits you with enough force.
So, but that was in 1987. And the company that made these is Franklin. So Franklin made these lawn darts. They make the lawn darts themselves are still manufactured, but they, instead of having this tip, they've got some beanbag kind of thing on the end of them. So just boom, which, okay. But these are the illegal version. It is illegal to buy or sell the, let's see, is it illegal to buy them? It's illegal to sell them in the United States. They have been banned since 1987. And again, I understand this father's grief, and I understand wanting to blame somebody. I don't agree, however, with outlawing a product because it was misused. And in this case, this product was misused. Anyway, the bottom line is this. I got my hands on I just sent the cat into another dimension.
Don't those come with like a large, isn't it a ring? Like a plastic ring?
There's a ring that these, there are two more. There's another blue and another red one. These will, I just wanted to give you all a heads up on this. These will be available. We'll have a little auction on them after the set is complete. And by complete, I mean with the presentation box and possibly your name on the box.
It's not illegal to donate. I mean, to give these away, is it?
To give these away, I mean, there's an auction donation, and then
donation.
It could be, somebody wants to call the authorities on us, and maybe get a viral news story going. I wouldn't be opposed to that, but that's up to y'all. But anyway, I did want you to know that these are in the house, and the process of getting them ready for presentation has begun, and. They're not easy to find either. I'll tell you that, especially not the full set, the full with the two blue and the two red. And if you find them in the box, in the original box, oh Lord have mercy. I don't know what it is about that original cardboard box, but it takes it up way up. These are going to be much nicer, therefore they'll go for a lot more.
W. Kunkel says, I need one of those now to sling at my coworker who can't seem to chew with his mouth closed.
Not going to say that you shouldn't probably aim that at other people, but that's up to you.
Freebie 38 says, in the 80s, only the smart and the lucky survived.
Thank you. I must have been lucky.
Those who knew how to duck and weave.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. Hey, look, in the 70s, I had a little game that we played called Hit the Box with Rocks, and still there's a scar on my head somewhere where I did not duck fast enough. So you only have to get hit with a rock one time in the head, though. You get quick.
Yeah, back in the day before phones and Game Boys, we had to come up with our own games.
Mm-hmm.
My brother and I used to wrestle in the front yard. We would throw a ball, and then we would wrestle each other to get to the ball, to keep each other from getting. I mean, just because
we'd shoot each other. We'd shoot each other in a non-lethal sort of way, and just see who could not bleed out the fastest. We were tough.
Wow,
we were tough. Remember this scene from? Let's see. I guess I can do this. I'll just have to keep the volume down low, but or some of it up high, and remember him?
I do. Yeah,
Michael Berryman is his name. He was also in The Hills. The Hills Have Eyes. He was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest too. Odd-looking man, was he not? He was
Which is probably what got him the roles.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
But here's the weird. Here's the weird part. The way he got that way, no idea. Had no idea. And that's where the video should be playing. Well, it looks like it is playing.
Radiation causes birth defects at the chromosomal level. My father was a surgeon, and after they dropped the 2 bombs, the Defense Department said, hey, this guy's sharp. Let's send him to ground zero and see if we can garner any information of the effects on survivors or non-survivors. I have pictures that he took of shadows of vaporized humans that were infused into cement walls. When he came home, he was obviously radiated, and radiation causes birth defects. It affects my skin. The ends of my fingers and toes are not fully developed. They stop at the knuckles. My cranium was fused. My skull was also smaller than it should be. And I was born about 7 weeks premature. And my dad had a odd sense of humor. He would say, you were so small, when we put you in the crib, we couldn't find you. You were so small.
Isn't that crazy? So he got that way because his dad went to, I guess it was Hiroshima, and because they didn't know back then, they weren't sure what radiation would do. And it was his dad who had radiation exposure, and because it was in him then genetically, passed it on to his son. Isn't that crazy? But dude has certainly made the best of it.
Yeah, he has.
He has made the best of it because he was in an X-Files episode. What was the part he played in the X-Files? It was, there's something about him. Obviously, when you see him, it's his appearance is disturbing, and not X-ray, X-Files.
I saw you type that going, wait, what?
Wait, what? Did he never try to type and talk at the same time? Of course, we're not going to be able to find it because, this was him talking at a comic. And the reason I'm showing this to you is I just stumbled over it, and it was fascinating. And that's kind of what we do on What the Wednesdays, which is going to happen again this afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Time. That would be 3 o'clock Eastern. For those of you who wander in, you go, wait a minute, you said it was going to... No, it's 2 o'clock Central Time and 3 o'clock Eastern. But you can find it on X and usually put it up over at the dailymojo.com. But I spend too much time online, so you won't have to. I find the good stuff, the weird stuff, the odd stuff, so that you don't have to spend all that time looking. But this was an interesting little story about how he got started.
Hey, this is Mark at Astronomicon 2021. I'm here with legendary screen actor Michael Berryman. How you doing, sir?
Doing very well. It's a Saturday. It's nice to see the families and fans coming out after a year of not doing anything.
And that was weird to me because, remember, 2021 was, I think it was 2021. It was the year that wasn't.
Yep.
It just disappeared. That year just poof because, well, the Rona. But he's right. It was, everybody didn't do, and let's not forget what these evil bastards in Washington and around the world did to us and to the kids for that year and scared the...
When you first started out acting, did you ever think your career would go this long and be able to go to places like this and talk to your fans?
No, I was actually going to homestead in Alaska, and I got sidetracked when I met a gentleman by the name of George Powell, and he said, would you please be in my movie? And I said, why? And he said, well, I can pay you $400. I go, oh, okay. And I did, and it was fun. We worked with Ron Ely, Doc Savage, The Man of Bronze. I figured, well, that was the fastest movie career on the planet. Ironically, his casting director, whom I had never met, saw a picture of me doing Doc Savage, and they figured that if I had some lobotomy scars, I could play in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So they called me up. I didn't have an agent. I wound up working on One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and that was movie number 2.
Isn't that wild? And all because he looked weird.
Yeah.
All because he had an odd look. A lot of people that would take that and they'd fold up like a cheap suit and, woe is me. But he got lemons and he made lemonade, and it was damn good lemonade. He's not dead, by the way. But he is, how old is he now? He's 80-something, isn't he? The fact that he's still amongst us, he is 77. He's a little guy, too. Did you notice that?
Sitting next to this guy, yeah.
I mean, this guy, to me, the guy on the right seems like he's about average, right? And Michael Berryman looks like he's about half that size. Maybe he's just tall. Let's see. Is he just, and again, you get to be that age, and you get all frail and stuff. Whoa. Okay, so Michael Berryman is 6'2".
Oh,
so this dude, this maybe this guy Mark
and it
Myers
could be that
is
he's closer to the camera or some kind of angle-looking thing, but
it could be some trick photography,
some trick. Yeah,
it could be some special effectimating.
Maybe
it's radiation. That's what it is. Hey, this is as good a time as any, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's fine. I decided that you guys have probably already seen it on Facebook and on Rumble. But I did do a Twizzy this weekend, and it's all about military firepower.
The way I see it, this is Ron's wonky perspective on life.
Ooh, the U.S. Army just dropped the coolest thing since sliced bread with extra freedom fries. The new M1E3 Abrams hybrid tank. Yeah, you heard that right. Our main battle tank is now a hybrid. But before you liberals start hyperventilating about green energy saving the planet, calm down. This ain't about hugging trees or virtue signaling to Greta. No, the Army isn't going eco-friendly. They're going full silent killer mode. The old school Abrams tank was already named Whispering Death back in 1991. Those Iraqis heard it coming and probably needed new underwear. Now, this bad boy switches to electric mode with a Caterpillar diesel hybrid setup. It stalks silently, reduces heat signature, jams enemy electronics, and sneaks up like a ninja in 70-ton boots. The crew is down to 3 guys sitting side by side in the hull, protected like they're in Fort Knox, staring at Xbox-style controls because nothing says lethal American warfighter like gaming tech that actually wins wars. And get this, it's lighter, down to about 60 tons from those bloated 80-ton monsters, meaning 40% better fuel efficiency, crosses more bridges in Europe without collapsing them, and laughs at logistics nightmares. Oh, and an unmanned turret. Remote javelins, loitering munitions, drone zapping chain guns, all while the crew stays buttoned up, safe, and smirking. Meanwhile, other programs are still on the drawing board, but the Army, under sharp leadership, pushed this thing out 5 years early. Wartime pace, baby. Because while Putin's throwing rust buckets into the meat grinder in Ukraine, we're building the tank that says, try taking territory now, comrade. This is what winning looks like. American innovation, not DEI checklists or endless delays. The M1E3 isn't just a tank. It's Whispering Death 2.0. And if that doesn't make you proud to be an American, well, maybe check your pulse. Or move to Canada. Your choice. I'm Ron Phillips, and that's the way I see it.
The way I see it is only on the Daily MoJo.com.
The Daily MoJo, making mornings bright with Brad and Ron. They keep it funky tight. News, laughs, and the moves that feel so right. It's the Daily MoJo, keeping the world in sight.
The Daily Mojo.
Atomic Ray wants to know, how does the tank operate in minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit?
Good question. You would have thought would have thought they would have tested something like that. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
I don't. Is that what you said? You said it operates in that?
I didn't say it operates in that. I don't know if it does or not. I just thought it was cool that we have a hybrid tank.
It's amazing what we as humans can build. Now, is that tank going to be able to fight the aliens? Is it going to be able to fight off the Martians?
Good question. Don't know.
Will it be able to beat off Yellowstone when it erupts? Yeah. Space Hippie on Vacay says, I'm off to shatter the dreams of the entitled and hear complaints about why it's raining at Disneyland, and how much money they spent to be in the California sunshine. Have a great day. Love y'all. Oh, there was a weird story about the queen, the evil queen who got fired.
Yes,
from
I saw
Disneyland.
that last night.
And she, hold on a second, where's my...
I thought the
mouse is
reason she got fired was kind of weird, but...
What was the reason that you...
She
heard
got
that she
caught
fired?
on camera saying, so as she was leaving, the premises, kind of going behind the scenes. She got caught on camera saying, if you want to see more of the evil queen, maybe check with your local...
she said, go to City Hall.
Go to City Hall, yeah.
Go to City Hall.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do that.
Which broke the,
Yeah, that's a rule. You can't do that. You can't break the magic. And that's why she got fired.
Dude, she was like, what did she say, 8 years as the evil queen, and probably one of the most memed characters from Disney, just because of her witty comebacks, So
she was good at it, but like I always say, you have to know what the rules are so you know when to break them.
You can't break those at Disney.
At Disneyland,
they don't play with that.
Idea.
Yeah,
not a good idea to break those rules. I saw this refrigerator. It's not often that a refrigerator catches my eye.
Oh wow!
Look
at that! Look at the handles on
this
that
one
thing.
did. This is this is a refrigerator from the atomic age back in I think the 50s.
So I forgot I had this thing sitting in storage. Check out the shelving arrangement on this 50s.
Oh, they spin
Norge.
out, don't they? That's cool.
These are called swing and serves. It wasn't just General Electric that had swing out shelves, but this has swing out crisper as well. What makes these kind of cool is to adjust the shelves up and down. If you want to go up, you turn it this way, and then it's a ratcheting mechanism.
How cool is that?
See? And if you want to go down, and that lowers it. Pretty robust stuff.
Why don't we have that anymore? I'll tell you why. Too expensive.
Yeah, I
Couldn't
would think so.
be the labor to make that. It goes back. It's the same thing with pretty much everything. It's the reason
That
why
was
we don't
probably
have
made
really cool
in the
stuff.
USA back
Oh
in
yeah,
the day,
guaranteed.
and the ones we get now are not.
Right. And why is it that everything is not made here now?
Cheap labor, baby.
Yep. It's too expensive to make things here in the United States because everybody wants $20 an hour to work behind the counter at McDonald's. And labor unions did a great job when it was, fighting against the man, but back before during the Industrial Revolution, when people were being abused and taken advantage of. And then, like everything else, it just doesn't go away after its time. It continued on, and then we saw, people within as we see in government, we see the abuse that occurs in management and in the higher ups and the people that make the big money and not necessarily the people out there on the front lines doing the hard work. But that's why we don't have stuff like this. That's unfortunately. And it's that and litigation. Litigation is the other big deal.
Too many people worried about being sued.
Well, and for good reason, because you'll get sued.
Yeah.
That we played a video yesterday of a woman talking about. It was a statistic. I can't remember the exact statistic, but it was regarding CPR and how women in Britain are more likely to die after a cardiac event because people are afraid to go up and do compressions or whatever on a female because boobs. And they're afraid
or breaking
that
ribs.
They'll get sued.
Yeah, they'll get sued.
Well, you will break ribs.
Don't we have Good
you'll
Samaritan
break ribs.
laws in this country for that?
Doesn't matter. You still get sued.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, can you imagine being sued for saving someone's life?
Yeah, because there's some dicks out there.
Because you kept them alive, and now they have to pay out of pocket to get their ribs fixed. But you kept them alive, so let's sue them.
Which is why people a lot of times will stand around filming it on their phone as opposed to jumping in there. And there are other people like Lee Rothschild who have screwed with the legal system in such a manner. He is what is, I don't know if he is the patent troll or just one of many patent trolls, but he is a very prolific patent troll. He has filed over 1,200 lawsuits. He is, they call him a prolific inventor.
Wasn't the guy who did the birthday song, wasn't he one of these? You remember he went after people for playing that song.
It wasn't a he, it was two sisters.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would get popped for using, I don't know if Happy Birthday is now in the public domain.
I mean, there is a
not,
timeline, I guess.
Guy,
10 years or 15 years or something.
It's Happy Birthday song is now in the public domain as of 2016.
As of 2016.
Following a court ruling that invalidated Warner Chappell Music's copyright claim, meaning it can be used freely for any purpose without paying royalties. So, ta-da. But this copyright, this patent troll has filed over 1,200 lawsuits. He uses shell companies. He targets tech firms and nonprofits with broad, often vague patents, forcing settlements to avoid litigation.
Yeah, and that's the point behind what he does.
Which is an abuse of the system, if you ask me. Is he fighting by the rules? He's fighting within the rules, yes.
Yeah.
But it is an abuse of the system. What did
you said Good Samaritan laws that we have them in the States, but yeah, she says when she was teaching CPR demos or giving demos.
The Bethy not. When I did CPR demos, we always made a big point of that. But still, it doesn't matter. You still get sued, and getting sued still has a cost.
And it still has a cost,
both emotionally, emotionally and monetarily. But this dude, Lee Rothschild, all of these lawsuits. Valve Corporation, though, has been fighting some of these claims, and they just actually won a pretty significant lawsuit. I'll play part of this, not all of it, but part of it to kind of explain what's going on. And the fact, this is a good thing because this may, well, let me put it this way. It appears to be a good thing because it appears that this could be at least a guardrail on this patent troll's behavior that I think that we've probably needed.
8th, 2026, the world of intellectual property changed forever. For years, the name Lee Rothschild has been a shadow over the tech industry, a man who has filed over 1,200 patent lawsuits against everyone from Apple to small businesses. Most companies just pay him to go away. It's easier and it's usually cheaper. But he made one fatal mistake. He tried to squeeze Valve. If you've been following this channel, you know the drama has been insane. We've seen lawyers caught using AI to fake legal citations and then having to issue apologies. But now the games are over. A federal judge has issued a pair of devastating rulings that sided with Valve and functionally dismantled Rothschild's entire defense. The judge has officially ruled that Rothschild breached his contract, and in just a few weeks, Valve is taking this all the way to a jury trial to seek millions in damages.
Now, the reason this is important is because it affects you and me and everybody else when we go to purchase anything from software to hardware and beyond.
Right.
Because of these lawsuits, he's added significant costs to everything that we purchase. So by slapping this guy down, it may actually make some make some prices go down.
Valve isn't just winning, they are going to be setting a precedent that could end this patent troll for good. To understand why these new documents are so explosive, we have to look at the contract that started the war. Back in 2016, Valve and Rothschild entered into a global settlement and license agreement, or the GSLA. This was supposed to be kind of like a peace treaty. Valve paid Rothschild a valuable consideration, essentially a giant pile of cash. in exchange for a perpetual, irrevocable, royalty-free, fully paid-up worldwide license to Rothschild's patent portfolio. The agreement was pretty simple. Rothschild gets paid, and in return he promises not to sue licensee, Valve, or its affiliates for the actual or alleged infringement.
Now, listen to what he did, because it sounds like typical attorney.
Ever again. So for 6 years, there was silence. But then in 2022, Rothschild's company started sending marketing messages to Valve's legal team, essentially saying, hey, we have some new inventory of patents. Want to buy a new license? Valve, knowing that they already had a perpetual license, ignored the emails. So Rothschild did what he always does. He sued them. Specifically, his company, Display Technologies, filed a lawsuit in September 2022, alleging Valve infringed on a patent that was already covered by the 2016 deal. When Valve's counsel pointed this out and emailed the Rothschild lawyers a copy of their own 2016 contract, they didn't just apologize, they actually doubled down until they were forced to dismiss the case. And that leads us to the explosive rulings the judge just handed down. In the recent ruling, Judge Jamal Whitehead finally addressed this. Rothschild's legal team tried to argue that because they dismissed the 2022 case promptly, it wasn't a real breach. But the judge wasn't having it. He wrote, the court finds as a matter of law that Rothschild and DT breached the GSLA by suing Valve on September 27th, 2022. And that
And the thing about it is that that's what attorneys do.
Yeah.
They'll keep pushing the envelope. They'll keep pushing a little bit more. And if you've ever been sued or ever been had the threat of a lawsuit hanging over your head, you know how it can be a little distressing and disturbing. And a lot of times people will, I mean, we were involved in one, gosh, how many years ago has it been? 30? And it was, we were doing segments for HGTV. And you had that was just when the intellectual property situation was, I guess, gaining steam. And one of the segments we were doing had to do with decorating different rooms in different styles. And one of the styles that we had was, I think it was called the Jungle Room. And one of the things in this room, you know, there's like a leopard print bedspread. And there was a picture of a tiger, a poster of a tiger on the wall. And it was just a poster. We'd gone to, I don't know, Walmart, wherever, and bought it, put it up there. And the photographer who had taken the picture sued. Like, hey, that's my print. You can't put that on TV. That's my intellectual property. And it cost the production company, I think Alan wrote a check for like $5,000 to make it go away. And that's why in a lot of cases, if you watch HGTV, they've rectified it in most cases, but sometimes they'll go into a room and you'll see the camera pan around and you'll see a picture on the wall that's blurred out. And it's because of the intellectual property rules. And it's either because they didn't have the license to use it, or because the rule always was back then, you could go into anybody's house and shoot the video, but what you couldn't do was like, oh, you know what we need to do is get that picture, that poster that's in the bedroom and bring it out here and hang it in the living room. Because that was considered using it for, I can't remember the exact verbiage, but it was basically using it for promotional purposes. If you just happened to go into that room and shoot video, it was fine. So it was a lot of kind of the honor system. No, it was just the poster was just there. It was hanging there. But that's where all of these, and in this case, it's an abuse, and that the intellectual property thing can be argued back and forth for a long time. That's one of the reasons that we can't always be on Ooye Oobte.
Yeah.
Is because they will say, well, you can't play, and Hollywood studios will say, you can only use 4 seconds of that video, or you can only use 5 seconds. Or some other YouTubers will try to sue you for using a clip from their video.
Yeah, music used to be 30 seconds, right? Music clips.
Yeah, it was, or so many bars.
Yeah.
But so that's why lawsuits like this are important, and could be a game changer. And because of this guy, his sole purpose of this Lee Rothschild's business was to go after unsuspecting companies and just squeeze them to make him go away, to get a paycheck. And is that operating within the boundaries, the rules of the law? Sure. Is it the spirit of the law? And then, why do attorneys wear neckties?
Yeah. I don't
know
remember.
why? Mm-mm. Keeps the foreskin from slipping up over the head.
I see what you did there.
So, so you have an update.
Yeah, we have an update on the
flight
El Paso TFRs. Yeah, so Fox News is
It's
just
aliens,
now reporting.
It's aliens.
No,
Is it aliens?
It was actually Mexican cartel drones in U.S. airspace. And so, of course, when they put out the TFR, they said we may use deadly force. And apparently, they took care of the drones. So the Department of War said they took care of the drones. There is no concern for commercial aviation now. They lifted the TFR. But, yeah, apparently the Mexican cartels were flying their drones over El Paso today.
Was there were any drones killed in the filming of this segment?
It's a good question. I don't know if there were, but I assume they took them out. So,
drone lives matter.
Yeah. And that may have been some of the planes that you saw when you were looking at that Flight Radar 24, the planes being military planes taking out drones. I don't
Wouldn't
know.
those it's weird because they still have it looks like they still have their restriction up.
Yeah, they'll take it down, but yeah.
But look at all those planes zipping
in and out of there now. Yeah. Yeah, but they actually shut it down. I didn't realize that, but they had shut the airspace down, period. Grounded every aircraft. And so, yeah, don't fly your drones over the U.S. airspace, dumbass.
Is that, let's see, is that the Rio Grande right there? I think it is. Yeah, that's the Rio Grande right here.
Right there, yeah. You see there's a little one down lower there. Wonder what that is. No. The airspace restriction right there on the border. Yeah.
Began 12/24. And it's still going on now. That's the day before. That would be Christmas Eve that it started that one. That's probably, I wonder if that's around Bouquet. What's that little Mexican town? I bet you that's the,
is that the one
little
where y'all
Mexican
were?
town.
Where y'all went?
Yeah, where you can walk across the Rio Grande.
Yeah.
They try to get you to pay $5 for them to like pull you
But you
over
can walk
in their
'cause it's
little
ankle
boat.
deep.
Well, yeah, you just take off your shoes and walk across, and it's always something. Well, we'll keep an eye on that down there because, boy, it sure is. It says, but it's gone now.
It is gone. Yeah,
it is gone. So if you were planning on flying your plane through there, do it. Do it. Fly your plane. Fly your plane. Fly
just don't
free.
fly your Mexican drone. It's not a good plan.
Be kind of fun to watch, though.
It would be.
Just saying.
What do you mean it's let's go?
That's it. That's all. That is the 2 hours of audio deliciousness known as the Daily Mojo for today. It's Hump Day. It is Wednesday. It is the 11th day of February, the year of our Lord 2026. And let's find out if anybody learned anything during the course of the program. Timmy Doofus with an important safety announcement. Please wear safety glasses when playing hokey pokey with boobs. Can you play the hokey pokey with boobs? I guess you can. You can do pretty much whatever. Wisconsin Jackhold, they shot him. Did they? They took him down. John was on a short break. He said, what did he miss? All kinds of excitement. And for a mere 50-cent piece, I could recap the whole thing for you. Phone test 79. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks, guys. You're very welcome, but nothing says you're welcome like money. Not that I'm suggesting that you do that. And dark chocolate does a body good. We'll tell you about that tomorrow. Let's see, over on the X, Peekapool says, just because something is legal, that doesn't mean it's good. That is absolutely, and just because it's illegal doesn't mean it's bad. Conversely, you have to remember that. See, Lep says, if there's an auction, Brad, I'll start it off with $50. Oh, there will be the auction. I'll tell you what, we get several auctions will be coming up. Got several things that have just been in the pipeline, but have been working on it, and it's just been a while. Pickled Squirrel says, Nicholas Gonzalez plays the doctor in the commercial. Oh, he was the dude that looked like the other dude.
Yeah.
They do all look alike, don't they?
Pedro
They all
Pascal
look
was
alike.
the guy I thought it was, but it wasn't him.
Yeah. It was Nicholas Gonzalez, not Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal.
I was thinking it was Nicholas Gonzalez, but I was like, hey, could that be Nicholas? I don't know. Is that Nicholas? Wasn't sure, but then you know. Pickled Squirrel says Ben Shapiro needed an award for their dramatic reading of the WAP lyrics. Oh, did they really?
They did a good job. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. Over in the Daily MoJo chat room, the First Amendment room, frankly speaking, says it was a crap show. Nasty. Oh, talking about the Super Bowl, not us. One never knows. And Pope Preview the 38th, 2 women were riding bikes down a bumpy road, and one said, I've never come this way before. The other one said, I come on this road all the time. Yeah, they're riding a bike. And anyway, remember, we the people, reminds me of the Pringles man.
Yeah.
Pringles man.
Pringle Leo.
Oh, yeah, we the people must hang together, otherwise we shall surely hang separately. Sic Semper Tyrannis, resist stupid, and one more thing. Oh, yes. Good night, Doc Thompson.
Wherever you are.
Watch and listen at thedailymojo.com.